Look up at the night sky on a clear summer night. The vast expanse above is dotted with countless stars, each one a distant sun twinkling in the darkness. It's a mesmerizing sight that has captivated humanity for millennia. Can you spot a pattern of stars resembling a giant scorpion? This celestial formation is not just a random scattering of stars. It forms a distinct shape that has been recognized and revered by various cultures throughout history. That's Scorpius, one of the most recognizable constellations in the celestial tapestry. Its form is striking, with stars that outline the body, claws, and the menacing tail of a scorpion. Its curved tail, complete with a bright star marking the poisonous stinger, seems poised to strike. This star, known as Shala, is one of the brightest in the constellation and adds to the scorpion's fearsome appearance. Ancient civilizations saw this celestial scorpion too. They didn't just see stars, they saw stories, myths, and legends written in the night sky. They wove tales of gods and monsters around it. These stories were passed down through generations, becoming an integral part of their cultural heritage. To the Babylonians it was Muldagur-Tab, the cutter of stings. This name reflects the constellation's fearsome reputation and its association with danger and protection. The Egyptians associated it with the goddess Serket, who protected against venomous creatures. Serket was often depicted with a scorpion on her head, symbolizing her power over these deadly animals. Scorpius lies near the center of the Milky Way. This prime location means that when we gaze upon Scorpius, we are also looking into one of the most densely populated regions of our galaxy. This means we see it against a backdrop of countless stars. The sheer number of stars in this region makes the constellation stand out even more, creating a breathtaking view. This makes the constellation even more spectacular. The contrast between the bright stars of Scorpius and the dense star field behind it creates a stunning celestial display. Its bright stars trace out the scorpion's form with startling clarity. Each star in the constellation has its own unique characteristics, contributing to the overall shape and brightness of Scorpius. But there's more to Scorpius than meets the eye. Beyond its prominent stars, there are hidden gems within this constellation that hold secrets of their own. Hidden within this celestial arachnid lies a star with a story to tell. This star is not just any star. It is one of the most significant and fascinating stars in our night sky. A story of immense size, fiery brilliance, and ultimate cosmic destiny. This star has been the subject of study and admiration for astronomers and stargazers alike. This is the story of Antares. Known as the heart of the scorpion, Antares is a red supergiant star that shines with a fiery red hue, making it one of the most distinctive stars in the night sky. Its name means rival of Mars, due to its similar reddish appearance. Antares is nearing the end of its life and will eventually explode as a supernova, leaving behind a legacy that will be visible for millions of years. If Scorpius is a giant scorpion poised to strike, then Antares is its fiery heart. This star, with its intense red glow, has captured the imagination of stargazers for centuries. Its presence in the night sky is both commanding and mysterious, drawing the eyes of those who seek to understand the cosmos. This brilliant red supergiant sits at the scorpion's heart, pulsing with a luminosity thousands of times greater than our own sun. Antares is a beacon in the night, a reminder of the vast and varied nature of the universe. Its sheer size and brightness make it a subject of fascination and study. Antares is hard to miss. Its striking red color sets it apart from other stars, making it a standout feature in the night sky. For amateur astronomers and seasoned stargazers alike, Antares is a familiar and beloved sight. It is one of the brightest stars in the night sky. Its brilliance is a testament to the incredible processes happening within it. The light we see from Antares has traveled across vast distances, a journey that takes hundreds of years. Its distinctive reddish hue makes it even easier to spot. This color is due to the star's relatively cool surface temperature compared to other stars. The red hue is a signature of its status as a supergiant, a stage in the life of a star that is both awe-inspiring and fleeting. Ancient cultures around the world noticed this fiery star. From the Greeks to the Egyptians, Antares has been a part of human history and mythology. It has been a guide for navigation and a symbol in stories passed down through generations. Its name, in fact, comes from the Greek Antares, meaning rival of Mars. This name reflects the star's striking red color, which is similar to that of the planet Mars. The ancients saw a connection between these two celestial bodies, a rivalry that has been immortalized in the star's name. Why the rivalry with Mars? The answer lies in their similar appearance. Both Antares and Mars shine with a reddish light, making them easy to confuse at a glance. This similarity has led to a fascinating interplay between the two in the stories and observations of ancient astronomers. Both Antares and Mars shine with a reddish light. This shared characteristic has made them subjects of comparison for centuries. The red light of Antares is a result of its cooler surface temperature, while Mars's red hue comes from iron oxide on its surface. They can even appear in similar parts of the sky. This proximity adds to the illusion of rivalry, as both celestial bodies vie for attention in the night sky. Observers can see them both glowing red, sometimes close enough to each other to create a striking visual. But Antares, unlike the wandering Mars, is a true star. While Mars moves across the sky due to its orbit around the Sun, Antares remains fixed in its position within the Scorpius constellation. This stability is a hallmark of stars, contrasting with the wandering nature of planets. It generates its own light through the nuclear fusion happening deep within its core. This process is the engine that powers stars, converting hydrogen into helium and releasing immense amounts of energy. The light we see from Antares is a direct result of these powerful reactions. Antares' position in the heart of the Scorpion adds to its mystique. It is perfectly placed to represent the heart of this celestial creature, a fitting role for such a prominent star. The Scorpion's form, with Antares at its center, is a striking image in the night sky. It's as if this celestial scorpion carries a beating heart of fire. The red glow of Antares gives life to the constellation, making it one of the most recognizable and dramatic formations in the sky. This fiery heart is a symbol of the power and beauty of the universe. But there's more to this stellar giant than meets the eye. Antares is not just a bright star, it is a complex and dynamic system. Its size, brightness, and position make it a key object of study for astronomers seeking to understand the life cycles of stars. Let's delve deeper into the secrets that Antares holds. From its formation to its eventual fate, Antares has much to teach us about the universe. Join us as we explore the mysteries of this magnificent star, uncovering the science and stories that make it one of the most fascinating objects in the night sky. Antares is a red supergiant star. That means it is much larger, cooler, and more luminous than our Sun. If we were to replace our Sun with Antares, it would engulf the orbits of Mercury, Venus, Earth, and even Mars. Imagine standing on Earth with Antares as our Sun. The sky would be dominated by this crimson giant. Its intense heat and light would make life on our planet impossible. Antares' size is truly awe-inspiring. It is over 600 times larger than our Sun. If we think of our Sun as a basketball, Antares would be a giant hot air balloon. But Antares' immense size comes at a cost. It burns through its nuclear fuel much faster than smaller stars like our Sun. This means that Antares lives a much shorter but more dramatic life. Section 4. The twinkling heartbeat of a star. If you observe Antares closely over time, you'll notice something fascinating. Its brightness fluctuates slightly. This isn't just a random occurrence, it's a window into the complex and dynamic processes happening within the star. It seems to twinkle more than other stars. This twinkling is not just a trick of the atmosphere but a genuine characteristic of Antares itself. This variability is a clue to the dynamic processes happening within this stellar giant. The fluctuations in brightness are like a heartbeat, revealing the inner workings of the star. Antares is classified as a variable star. This classification means that its brightness is not constant but changes over time. This means its brightness changes over time. These changes are not random but follow a pattern that astronomers can study and predict. These changes can be subtle or dramatic, happening over days, weeks, or even years. The variability in brightness can tell us a lot about the physical conditions inside the star. In the case of Antares, these fluctuations are relatively small and occur over a period of several years. What causes these variations? The answer lies in the star's internal structure and behavior. One theory is that Antares' outer layers are pulsating. These pulsations are caused by the complex interplay of gravity and pressure within the star. Like a beating heart, the star expands and contracts. This rhythmic pulsation is a natural part of the star's life cycle. These changes in size cause its luminosity to fluctuate. As the star expands, it becomes brighter, and as it contracts, it dims. These pulsations are a sign of the intense activity within Antares. They are a testament to the star's dynamic nature and the powerful forces at play. They are a reminder that even though stars may seem eternal, they are constantly changing and evolving. The twinkling heartbeat of Antares is a beautiful illustration of the ever-changing universe we live in. Each fluctuation in brightness is a story of cosmic forces at work, a dance of gravity and light that has been going on for millions of years. By studying these changes, astronomers can learn more about the life cycles of stars and the fundamental processes that govern their behavior. So, the next time you look up at the night sky and see a star twinkling, remember that you are witnessing the heartbeat of a distant giant, a celestial rhythm that connects us to the vast and mysterious cosmos. Section 5. A supernova's grand finale. Antares is nearing the end of its life. It has already burned through much of its nuclear fuel. Soon, it will run out completely. When this happens, Antares will meet a spectacular end. A supernova explosion. A supernova is one of the most powerful events in the universe. It is the explosive death of a star. When a star like Antares goes supernova, it will briefly outshine an entire galaxy. What will happen to Antares after the supernova? The core of the star will collapse in on itself. This will leave behind a remnant, either a neutron star or a black hole. A neutron star is an incredibly dense object. It is made up almost entirely of neutrons. A black hole, on the other hand, is a region of space-time where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape. Section 6. From Stardust to Life. The death of a star like Antares might seem like a destructive event, but supernovae are essential for life as we know it. They are the universe's way of recycling material and creating new elements. During a supernova explosion, elements that were forged in the star's core are scattered into space. These elements include carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, and iron, the building blocks of planets and life itself. These elements eventually find their way into vast clouds of gas and dust. These clouds can collapse to form new stars and planetary systems. In a very real sense, we are all made of stardust. The atoms in our bodies were once part of stars that lived and died long ago. Section 7. Echoes of Creation. The next time you gaze upon the constellation Scorpius and its fiery heart Antares, remember the story they tell. It is a story of cosmic cycles, of birth, life, death, and rebirth. Antares reminds us that the universe is a dynamic and ever-changing place. Stars are born, they live, and they die. But their deaths pave the way for new beginnings. The elements they forge in their cores become the building blocks of new stars, planets, and even life. We are all connected to the cosmos. The atoms in our bodies were once part of stars that lived and died long ago. As we continue to explore the universe, we are uncovering the secrets of our own origins. We are all children of the stars, and our journey of discovery has just begun.